Hello, Jasper. So, this is an update that I've been hoping I'd be able to bring. I traded up. The Jeep is no more. The Grand Cherokee I had. Now there is only another Silverado. 2015 Chevy Silverado. Complete with a lot of goodies like remote start, it has an RS package, which is purely cosmetic. This is an LT, but the RS is basically the blacked out badging on the front and the back. These stripes that are also on the front. These factory Chevy 22-inch black wheels that are pretty clean right now. Blacked out door handles and the step board, the black painted mirror, blacked out grill. It's a sharp truck. I know a lot of people aren't a fan of white, and I'm really not a fan of just plain white trucks either, but when you accent it with all the black that's on it, I like it a lot. The only thing I think that they could have done that would have just made that final touch would have been if they had either done this in black or made this door bumper piece black all the way across the bottom. I think it just maybe needs one more piece of black down the side. Maybe that would have been the icing on the cake. But let's open this thing and go in and have a look. So first thing, you got this nice, I think it's actually leather on the doors. It's all black interior except for it's got the gray headliner and the A-pillars are kind of the cream pillar. Rubber floor mats, carpet underneath. The rubber mats are factory nice. 10-way power driver's seat. This truck doesn't have quite as many frills on it because it's not the LTZ package, but it's got enough for me. I like how now they make trucks with grip handles here, and there's another one here for getting in the thing if you need it. And I figured out that with the remote start, it will run the air conditioning or heat, whichever it needs at the time, even if you turn the truck off and you don't even have the air set to come on when you start it. So you just put the key in, you turn it to on, and notice now the air goes off because, like I said, I didn't have it turned on when I cut the truck off last night. Let me just go ahead and shut this door. This is supposed to be the quietest interior cab on the market right now. They have double or triple sealed doors, so you get very little noise when you're riding down the road in this thing. Go ahead and look at this here. So you got all your standard gauges up top: battery, temperature, fuel, oil pressure, RPM, and speedometer. And then you have the digital speedo. You've got your direction, northwest. Of course, your indicator, what position your shifter is in. 188 miles on this truck now. Then you scroll down here, and there's two of these trips, and I haven't deleted them, so I don't know here. 191 miles remaining on the gas tank, oil life, individual tire pressures, fuel mileage. So I'm averaging 16.5. My best was 17.7. So I don't do a lot of highway driving. This truck is rated at 16 and 22, so I'm right at the bottom end, which it's still better than what my Jeep was getting. My Jeep was getting between 13 and 15 miles to the gallon. I have a full-size truck now. So now, what you can also do with this little screen, this is your touch screen for your radio and all of that. Let me just turn it on XM. I'll turn it down here. But it's all touch screen. It's also a backup camera. You take your truck and you put it in reverse, and voila, you've got a camera. And when you turn the wheel, your little guidelines move to show you where your truck will be pointed when you're backing up. You'll notice it's also lined straight over top of the hitch. So now if you're backing a trailer or trying to hook up to one, you can see exactly where your ball is going to line up with. It's very nice. But all the things you can do from this screen, there's just a sample feature, you know, calling people. This is all your radio here, and then of course there's somehow you got Pandora, your OnStar, which also is right here. You got OnStar buttons, but I guess you can access it there. OnStar navigation. Of course, you got a few little buttons here that you can press if you don't want to touch the screen. But you can access all of that from this little screen. Let me straighten this wheel back up so I can rest the phone and not be so shaky. You just, well, I'll show you how I'm accessing all this, by the way. There's a little button here on the steering wheel that I'm pressing to access these menus. So we just hit this little button here, and look what we've got. We've got info, which is what we're on right now. Oh, and we have connected. Info, we go down to audio. We hit that, and we have pop up what we are listening to right now. We can go over to favorites, which is basically the stations I have preset over here, and you can just change whatever you want without ever having to look over at that other menu. Of course, you can call people from here, your navigation settings, all of it can be done from right here. Let me just put it back on info because I like that digital speedo. And this is your voice button. You can tell the truck what station you want to change to. I go press that button.
Command, please.
And we'll just say audio commands.
Say an audio command.
Tune to 96.9.
96.9 FM.
And so it changes. Over here's your cruise control. Buttons on the back side here control like changing your stations. Volume is back here. The air conditioning, you've got dual climate. It tells you the temperature that you're going to set it to right there. And you'll notice that when I turn this knob, both of them are moving. That's because I have this sync button pressed. You can press that and your passenger can pick what they want. This is your cargo lights, which there's a light that shines into the bed, and there is also LED lights under the bed rails to light up the bed itself, which is neat. That's some kind of traction control button. Over here, this is your four-wheel drive shift, which you can also have it set to auto, but I'd rather not. Your headlight settings, standard power mirror, you just select one or the other and then move it with that. Your window lock and child locks are both electronic here if I want to control, you know, the back windows. And a nice feature too about the back windows is they will roll all the way down. There is no part of the window sticking up that you got to hang your arm over. They go all the way down. And let's see, storage. This unit here folds up, and surprise, there's a gun in there. You have an amazing assortment of outlets here. 2 USBs, a headphone jack, an SD card slot, and then you have this power plug, 110 plug. Okay, 3 cup holders. This will fold up to make a third seat. There goes that gun. And you have this lockable, there's a lock right there, a lockable compartment here for putting things of whatever importance. You have another 110 slot here. This is a house outlet for those who don't carry their car adapter plug. A little tray of some kind. There is no ashtray in this truck. They've done away with the smoking friendly features. Sorry. Dual glove box compartment with another USB outlet inside there. And I guess now I can go. Let me turn this thing off for one. Didn't need to run this whole time. We'll go to the rear. Again, nice doors. I believe this is where you were supposed to put your cups if you're a passenger in the back seat. Again, 4 mats. Seats fold down like so. Not a whole lot of room. Of course, I've got this seat scooted all the way back. There's more room over there where that one's scooted forward. Not gonna rate the seats in the back as high on comfortable. The comfort level is kind of low. They sit very straight. There's not very much padding to them. Maybe if this was a package that had the leather, you know, if I had bought the LTZ truck, which I couldn't afford anyway, then they would have been more comfortable. But I just needed it to have some extra dry storage space, and I wanted it to be semi-functional if I needed to carry more than one person with me. Again, here is another charging outlet in the back. So they really made sure that you're going to have places to hook up all of your power accessories in this truck. The bed is Rhino line from the factory. That was an option, and it came on this truck. They put the Chevy emblem in there, which is not on a bed that does not have the bed liner, and it is also not in the beds that have the plastic molded liner in them, only in the bed Rhino lined bed liners. Of course, you got a 4x4 emblem there. This is your backup camera right here, centered over the hitch. Came with the towing outlets, the standard 6-pin and that other. Tailgates are non-slamming. There's a torsion bar in there. I guess that's handy if you got kids and they like to pull handles, and this way it won't open up on their head. Right under here, that's that lighting for the bed that I was talking about earlier. That helps light up the bed. Plus you have that third cab light there that comes on too when you turn the bed lights on. What else? This year the 2014-15s have the steps in the corners. Makes it a lot easier to get up in the bed of your truck. This truck is a double cab. They have a double cab and a crew cab, and of course single cab. And obviously the difference is going to be the size. What I liked about this cab is that I still have enough room to store things, but I have a little bit longer bed. The crew cabs with the more leg room in the cab, they really cut back on the bed, and it just kind of looked a little dorky. This looks at least a little bit more proportional. I guess I'll show. The engine is, well, it was the same in just about every truck that I looked at. Just about every one came with a 5.3 V8, which is, it's a 327. And this is some kind of air box. You can see it sucks it in there, it goes right in through here and then into the engine there. but it's got a lot of plastic covers on things. It's very quiet. Doesn't make hardly any noise. Just a basic Chevrolet 5.3 liter engine. Of course, there's your reservoir for your brakes. Coolant overflow tank there, washer fluid here. Just very simple. Not too crazy. All the wires are tucked together pretty good, and everything's neat. What I have noticed about these trucks that's interesting, there are no wheel wells. Absolutely none whatsoever. And I don't really like this about it. Although working on them could potentially be easier without having a wheel well. This material here that looks like a wheel well, that's like carpet. That's like a hard formed, I'll show you on this side. It's just like shit. It's just like that stuff in your trunk of your car. And that's all you have. It basically just keeps you from flinging rocks and stuff, which I have stuck in my tires. Keeps you from flinging stuff up in here. But that's about it. There's no hard metal in there, which I guess Chevrolet, a lot of old Chevys, they rust out. Maybe that's why they didn't stick them in there, because they rust out. Who knows? Nice rubber seal here on the hood. But yeah, I'm not going to go into sticker price, although I do have the sticker to show you what it could have been. Anybody that goes and looks can see what this truck would retail for. Been parking it away from everybody at work, trying to keep it ding free as long as I can. I got some bug juice. That's nice, bug juice. Everybody says, oh, why it's hard to keep clean. Well, you know what, black is too, and that's what I was looking at getting instead of this, was an all black truck with the black emblems and black grill. But I had the white Jeep. It wasn't too bad to keep it clean. And I had a black car before and it was terrible. This driveway is nothing but dust right now this time of year. Plus, you know, it's in the middle of a pasture field, cows crap all over it. Luckily, I have not gotten any cow crap on this thing whatsoever. And I have had it almost, well, this will be a week on Wednesday, I believe, that I've had it. And I have not ran through a pile of shit yet, knock on wood. I'm going to check the other side before I verify. Yes, I have not hit anything. I did wash it off a little bit on Sunday because the rims, like I was saying with the black, the rims were very dusty and dirty. I washed them and I said, what the hey, and I washed the bottom part of the truck there where that door dinger protector thing is. Washed the lower part. So, not too bad. Looks pretty. One of the nicer trucks on the road. There was already two guys at work that have the all black ones, so that's another thing that kind of led me to buy the white one. But I've made this video so long that I may hopelessly try to upload it, and it may not even upload before I go to work. So I'm going to stop it right here. This is the 2015 Silverado LT with the RS trim package. Thanks for watching.